Hi, welcome to Randall's Log, video 72, and I'm Randall Armstrong. Today's date is Monday, March 13th, 2017. I'm going to go through these videos fast. I'm sure you've heard that before. Unless this is your first time watching any of my videos. Then thank you for watching. So anyways, got up, got ready for work. I didn't shave. I'm honestly not sure if I'm going to shave tomorrow. I think I might just wait till Wednesday. We'll see how I feel in the morning. But for the most part, yeah, went to work. Fairly decent traffic today. I had at least 2 people come up to me. Technically, I had 3 people, but 2 of the people, they actually no, I had more. I had like 4 or 5 people I think come up to me today. But I remember specifically 2 of the people, they wanted to get their taxes done today, and unfortunately, I didn't have anybody. One guy had, I think, business taxes. So he's like, no, that's okay. I need to get them done. They're due by the 15th, and today's the 13th. So he really was in a rush. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I had another lady. I told her, hey, I can set you up an appointment. She's like, no, it's okay. I'll come back. So I'm like, okay. 2 guys come by. They have same thing, like a business tax ID. But I talked with Nina, and she explained to me that if the business is made like less than $400, they don't need to file anything. So I'm going to give those guys a call tomorrow and let them know. Like they don't have to worry about filing it. What else? Yeah, it was a decent amount of people today. I had one guy show up at the end of the shift and set him up with an appointment for tomorrow. And yeah, so it was a lot busier than normal. And work felt like it went by pretty fast. I actually ended up going to Burger King for lunch. I had their crispy chicken sandwich. It's actually pretty good. I think I might have it more often. We'll see. Yeah, so I did not delete any AOL emails today. The computer was moving kind of slow early in the day, and I shut it off and turned it back on. Oh, I got the email West, and West is doing good. Apparently no cable. Don't know what's going on with that. That's crazy. But yeah, we touched base because I still owe him $40, and I told him I won't be able to really make a trip out to CPCS until like April because of my work schedule. I work Monday through Friday right now, which I'm very happy and blessed about. But anyways, once I get a day off during the week, then I should be able to make a trip out there. What I really need to do is I need to get my passport. Oh, that's the other great news is I talked to Nina at the end of the day, and she wants me to come in and see her on Friday at 6 p.m. after work, which is perfect. Sounds like we're in the final stages of finally getting my taxes done. So she's probably asking me to come in so she can go over all the stuff and have me sign. I need to find my W-2 for 2016 somewhere here, because she said to me that when she was looking through the stuff, she didn't see it. I remember specifically having it. I can't remember if I brought it to her and gave it to her. I could have sworn I did, but I probably forgot. So it's probably somewhere here in the mess. So that's what I'll be doing. Essentially, I'll try to start tomorrow night. If not tomorrow night, I will definitely be doing that Wednesday and Thursday night. More than likely, I'm gonna probably find it Wednesday night because I get off work at 5, so I'll have like the whole evening to kind of just go through everything, clean everything up. I've been needing to do that for a while now, anyways. But and then once I have like a weekday off, the goal is to get with Marco and work on submitting and getting my my passport. And then hopefully when all the tax money comes in, because I'm hoping for over 3,000. If I'm getting over 3,000, that means $1,500 of it is going to go towards getting the ticket and flying out to Japan, and I'll be out there for a couple weeks, and which will be fun. It'll be great. It'll be great to catch up. I'll be doing my weekly videos. I don't know how I'm gonna get internet access. I really don't know. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to check with Marco and see if I can upload a video. I'm going to see if I can upload the video to YouTube through my smartphone. That's what I'm going to try to do. Yeah, I'm going to try to do that. Or I just bring a laptop with me. Maybe I'll just bring the laptop with me, and hopefully they have internet access, and then I can just connect it to whatever internet access that they have, and via Wi-Fi, hopefully. And then I'll be able to upload videos in Japan. Or, you know, worst case scenario, don't upload any videos and just make the videos while I'm there. And then when I get it back from Japan, just upload all the daily videos. That should count, at least. Because the goal is to make a video every day. Even if I don't release it every day, I'm still making a video every day. You know, so I'll figure it out. I'm just brainstorming as I'm making this video. What else? Yeah, that's exciting news. I'm happy. You know, she text messaged me. I told her I'd give her a call later today and talked about it. And so yeah, I'm really excited. Not to mention, depending on how the whole job situation is after tax season, depending on what I'm working on or what I'm doing, you know, because I'm considering doing the bartending school also after tax season, but I might not need to, depending on a possible job. So essentially I won't know all the facts or details that I need to know until like April, I think. We'll see. I mean, April is like literally like a month away, so kind of just have to deal with it for the next month. What else? Came home after work, had cereal. So I didn't take a video of it. I'm not going to show you any pictures. I think I mentioned it in the other previous video about all the cereals with all the different superheroes and all the different characters, and they come with the mini comics. So I opened up the Tricks, which is the Superman one, and there it is, issue number 3, mini comic. For some reason, I thought Tony Bedard, or Bedard, however his last name is said or pronounced, I thought he was writing all of them, but he's not. I looked on the inside of this, and this is written by Ivan Cohen, who I'm not familiar with, and June Brigman, which that name does sound familiar, but I'm looking at the art and I'm like, it's solid, it's okay. You know, so that's cool. I got 3, I got 4, so now I just need 1 and 2, and I have the whole set. Chances are looking good at having all 4 issues, as much as the cereal that I bought. When I was eating the cereal, I watched last week's episode of The Great Indoors, which is a great sitcom. I can't keep, you know, every time I mention the show, I can't, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is the show is good. The show is funny. Every time I talk about the show, it's always good. I don't think that there's been an episode that they aired or played that I didn't like. The cast, the chemistry between the cast is good. Joel McHale's great. Every time I watch the show, it just honestly, like, I enjoy Joel McHale's humor so much that I really, really want to watch Community. So, I'm really surprised that Community is not on Netflix. Like, you have Parks and Rec. You have The Office. Why don't you have Community? So, and this Friday, Iron Fist is playing. So I don't think I've mentioned this, but there's been some bad reviews on Iron Fist. Everyone's like, Marvel's first flop. It's like, and I don't know. I don't know if those reviews are correct. I don't know if they're good. And not to mention those reviews that they're doing for the first 6 episodes. So they're not actually reviewing the entire series, which is another thing that's misleading, because people will read these reviews and they're like, oh man, the show sucks. It's like, well, according to the critics, they think it sucks the first six episodes. And you don't read that in the headline. And the headline says Iron Fist flop. And it's like, how can you really call the show a flop when you haven't even seen all of the episodes, So it's getting some probably undeserved hate, I think, in my opinion. I'm familiar with shows and movies that get undeserved hate. Marvel has finally received some undeserved hate for Iron Fist. So I think it's going to be good, though. I mean, will it be as good as the other ones? I'm not sure. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. I like the casting for the show. So we'll see. So that's pretty much it. This video should have been shorter. I'm sorry, I failed you. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow. I was trying to help my aunt out when I came home. That's what I forgot to mention. She's got Cricket Wireless, and so I was on customer service trying to get with Cricket, and there was an account made for her online for her to use, but she doesn't know how to access it, and so the security question doesn't work, and she doesn't know her PIN number. So essentially they told us, okay, go to a Cricket store with 2 forms of ID, talk to one of the reps there, and hopefully they can reset it there at the store. And then once it's reset at the store, then we can get access online. And with the access online, with her online account, we can set it up to where she gets automatic payments. So that way we don't have to, keep having to turn it back on because it keeps getting shut off. So yeah, that's it. So tomorrow will be interesting because tomorrow I get off from work, and then Auntie Lydia gets off from work, and she gets off like at 6:15 or something like that. And then as soon as she gets home, we have to head all the way over to the Himes location because they're open till 8 p.m. I got to call them tomorrow and make sure, but hopefully those hours are legit. They're correct. It's out by Columbus, so it's probably like a 25-minute drive. So if we leave here at 6:30, we make it there at 7. So 1 hour should be plenty of time before they close. So I already know what I'm doing tomorrow night. And then I get to come home and relax and make another video and go to sleep. So, one other thing I want to mention is also one final thing. Facebook. So I have been fortunate enough to friend request several creators that work in comics and work in animation and television, I think, and or have worked in television. And what's awesome is several of them, and they work in comics, of course. Several of them worked on Superman back when they did the whole Electrical Blue Superman, which is what got me in the comics. And so this month, essentially March, April, is the 20th anniversary of Superman 123. 20 years. That is how long I've been officially collecting comic books. Even though I took a break a few times and didn't collect for like maybe a couple of years here and there, you're still a comic book fan, so we round it out. We'll round it out to 20 years of collecting. Wow. That's crazy to say that I've been doing this hobby for 20 years. One more year and it's it's old enough to drink legally. So, but so happy to see that there was an article written about the whole Electrical Blue Superman. I took pictures of the Wizard magazine. Did I put it back up here? No, it's sitting here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. I'll never forget. I was walking through the gas station on the military base, and this magazine was on the bottom row, and I was walking by, and it caught my eye. Like, literally, like, the corner of my eye. Like, I kind of just, like, did a double take, like, ooh, what's that? You know, and it was this beautiful, beautiful cover. For the longest time, I always thought it was Carlos Pacheco that did the cover, and then Marco pointed out to me on the inside, and he's like, no, dude, it's Stuart Immonen. So I was like, oh my god, I've been giving Pacheco all this credit for years. I've been wrong. So, you know, Stuart Immonen is awesome. Thank you, Stuart Immonen. It's because that cover on Wizard that caught my attention, looking through Wizard, and then discovering and finding out that it was Superman 123 is when it was going to start. And I never had the glow-in-the-dark cover. I only had, like, the regular cover. And then, of course, you go to conventions and you go to places and you end up finding the, you know, that one cover I've always wanted, which is, I'll show you here real quick. You should already know what the cover looks like because I've shown it multiple times because I have so many copies of the book. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Right there. I was just like, man, that looks so cool. And, you know, and here I am, comic book fan ever since. I love everything about comic books. You know, it started with that. It started with my love for Superman, and then it kind of just expanded. And Wizard played a huge part in that because Wizard, they had all these articles kind of explaining the characters, telling you this comic book is awesome, this is why, you know. And this was before, like, articles and the internet and Userama and Bleeding Cool and comic book resources and all these websites popping up. Before all of them, you know, I got all my information from Wizard. I got it from the magazine, you know. So it was a sad day when they ended the publication on the magazine. You know, it was the end of an era. And but yeah, 20 years, man. Superman. I was like 12 going on 13, yeah, because I'm 33 now. Or was I 13 going on 14? I don't know. Anyways, that's it. That was the final thing I wanted to mention. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow night. Bye. Thanks for watching.